you could say my entire life has been about serendipity, because, as I've already explained, I don't really come from a family that has an art background. My dad was in business. My mom ran a beauty school. She basically was a beautician before she was married. And so there was nothing in that that would indicate that I was going to be a museum director someday or a professor of art history. And so there was a lot of, kind of random good fortune in all of that. I would also say that, at various points in my career, I don't know if it's so much serendipity, but I would say that it is definitely privilege and good fortune that people have given me opportunities. And so when I was an undergraduate, for instance, and I had the opportunity to spend a year in London, I didn't really have the money to do that. And so the university came forward and they paid for just about all of that. And then when I went to Brown University, at the time, Brown University was one of the hardest schools in the United States to get into. It was probably serendipity that I didn't know that when I applied. And then to have the good fortune to be able to be accepted, but then they also gave me money, so I was able to go there. I was one of those people that was kind of plucked out of the middle classes and said, we're going to give you special opportunities to see what you can do. And so when I landed at Brown, John F. Kennedy Jr. was one of the students there. Amy Carter was my student in art history because she was considering to be an art history major. And so it was like a different world. And the fact that I was even there every day felt like, extraordinary good fortune. And then once that happened, it just kind of continued. And that's not to say that, everything that I've done in the arts has either been incredibly successful or that it was always, such a positive experience. It ultimately becomes like everybody else's lives. But I do think that the opportunities that I had early, that people offered me, were really the basis for a great deal of what happened later.